feeds intensive system is important that we know that about this topic. Completed feeds intensive system are most commercially cultivated fish are raised in high density system where the assumption is that contribution of natural foods to the nutrition of the fish is significant. Thus, intensively cultured fish must be uh, not naturally completed with a short section on the concept of and importance of completed feeds are intensive aquaculture presented emphasize is the next two section meeting this dietary requirements which include a brief nervy at dietary requirements and feedstuffs and formulation completed feeds for intensively cultured fish. A short section on future trends and karamihan sa mga nilinang pangkonversyon at tinaas sa mga high density system kung saan ang palagay ay hindi gaanong mahalaga ang contribution at natural ng pagkain sa nutrition at ng isda. Sa ngayon, ang masinang nilinang ng isda ang dapat pakainin. Ang isang kompletong feed na nutrition ng isang maikling section sa konsepto at kahalagahan ng kompletong mga feed para sa masisinang aquaculture ay ipinakita. Completed feeds may also be regular distributed. They are made from a mixture of carefully selected ingredients to provide all the nutrients necessary for the fish to grow well. They must be made in a form which the fish find easy to eat and digest. These feeds are quite difficult to make on the farm and are usually quite expensive to buy. Most fish farmers use completed diets typically made up of the following components and percentage: range protein 1850%, lipids 1025%, carbohydrate 1020%, and 8.5% phosphorus 1.5%, water 10%, and trans amounts of vitamins and minerals. Ang mga kompletong mga feed ay maaari ding regular na ipamahagi. Ang mga ito ay ginawa mula sa isang halo na maingat na napiling mga sangkap upang maibigay ang lahat ng mga kinakailangan nutrisyon upang lumago ang maayos ang mga isda. Dapat nutrisyon ay gawin ang mga ito sa isang kung saan madaling makakain at ng mga isda. Ang mga feed na ito ay mahirap gawin sa bukid at dalasang medyo mahal na bilihin. They have two types of feed for fish: natural and artificial feed. Ang natural feed ay mahalagang pagkain lalo na sa pagpapaanak ng isda. Ang pagkain ng isang balanseng diet ay nagpapabilis sa paglaki ng mga isda at naabot ang mga isda ang kapanahonang sexual sa oras. Bilang isang resulta, ang mga productive landwall ng mga isda ay ganap na binubuo at ang paggawa ng mga itlog at ay nagdadagdag at ng isda nangangailangan ng maraming lakas para sa iba't ibang mahalagang proseso ng buhay tulad ng sirkulasyon ng dugo, pamamahala ng mga pamamahagi ng kontrol, hypertension, suspension, at paglubog. Nakukuha ng isda ang enerhiya na ito mula sa pagkain na. And artificial feed is artificial fish for food and usually preferred and floating and buoyant and sinking food. Both types of food help in the satisfactory growth of fish, but some fish species prefer floating food while some species prefer drawing food. Shrimp not eat floating food, but most fish species Species prefer drawing food. Shrimp of the floating and most fishes are quite adept of eating floating pellets. It is quite expensive as the production cost of floating food and is high. One the advantage is the type of food is that the fish farmer can easily observe the food intake of fish. The secretary can also determine the rate of food accordingly. It's very important to determine whether ang intensive system naman ay require a high degree of technical and management skill, enabling fish to the roadside on the predictable volume base to correspond with needs of modern food processing. Ang wastong pamamahala ay isinasagawa upang makontrol ang kalidad ng tubig sa pamamagitan maggamit ng mga aerator of filtration pamamagitan ng paggamit ng lubos na sustansyang feed. Nakuha na ani ay saklaw ng mula 15 hanggang 100 toneladang o ay higit pa. Bagaman ang taas ang gastos sa pamumuhunan at pagbabalik mula sa ani ng mga isda ay lumampas upang matiyak ang kita. The extensive system also has advantage and disadvantage. One of the major advantages of this farming technique is that the crop yield is high. It helps the farmer to easily survey and monitor the land and protect his livestock from being hurt and hunted by dangerous wild animals. With the introduction of intensive farming from reduced such and vegetable fruit and poultry products have become less expensive. It also and solving the worldwide hunger problems to a great extent. This means the common people can now afford a balanced and nutritious diet. The introduction of scientific farming allows space, equipment, and the requirements of the farming to be less and more economical. And disadvantage is intensive farming involves the use of various kinds of chemical, fertilizer, pesticide, and insecticide. It can lead of overloading to the fact that animals are kept in holding facilities which can lead to pollution and break out disease and infection. The use of chemical fertilizer contaminates soil and water bodies as like and rivers. Heavy use of pesticides and chemical fertilizer can also affect the works who spray the pesticide and the people residing nearby. Every feed mill should have feed ingredients standard and specification that can be used a processing system and accepting or rejecting up in ingredients. Dito naman ang pagkakaroon ng kalidad na ang sangkap ng pagkain ng mga isda ay mahalaga. Kalimitan ito ang pagiging problema pagdating sa pagkain ng isda. Dapat bawat feed mill ay may sinusunod na pamantayan pagdating sa mga sangkap ng pagkain ng isda. Kailangan ito ang mataas na at maayos sa kalidad sa sangkap upang maiwasan ang problema. Dapat din mabago ito. Nilalabas o pinapakain ang sa mga isda ay magkakaroon ng sample upang maiwasan ang problema. That's all. Thank you.